So yeah, let's wait 5 minutes. Till then, let's try to recap what we wrote yesterday है. So हिजोको सोल्युसनमा चाहिँ एकचोटि फेरि रिक्याप गरौँ. So what we did भनेर. So हाम्रो फर्स्ट सोल्युसनमा चाहिँ we had to find out the first र लास्ट नम्बर जे हुन्छ कुनै पनि स्ट्रिङमा. जस्तो यसको लागि 1 र 2 थियो, 3 र यसमा 8 हुन्छ र यसमा 1 2 3 4 5 भए तानि we only need 1 र 5, राइट. सो यस्तै गरी आउने जुन स्ट्रिङ हुन्छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नुपर्ने थियो भन्दाखेरि एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्नुपर्ने थियो फर्स्ट र लास्ट डिजिट. सो त्यसको लागि हामीले वी युज द बेसिक अल्गोरिदम हियर. सो त्यसको लागि हामीले के गर्यौँ भन्दाखेरि हरेक वर्ड जुन हुन्छ हाम्रो यो इनपुट वर्डमा जुन छ हरेक वर्ड, यो हरेक वर्डमा चाहिँ हामीले इटरेट गऱ्यौँ र त्यो इटरेट गरेकोमा हामीले हरेक क्यारेक्टरमा गयो र यदि त्यो क्यारेक्टर हाम्रो एउटा नम्बर हो भने त्यो नम्बरलाई हामीले यो डिजिटमा एपेन्ड गऱ्यौँ र त्यो एपेन्ड गरे पछाडि हरेक डिजिट जस्तो अब यो यसकोबाट जाने नम्बर्सहरू के भयो 1 र 2 भयो, यसकोबाट 3 र 8 भयो, यसको लागि 1 2 3 4 5 भयो, यसको लागि 7 भयो. यो भाकोलाई चाहिँ हामीले के गर्यौँ यो डिजिट्स भन्नेमा एपेन्ड गऱ्यौँ र लास्टमा हाम्रो यो बनाएको एउटा जुन सिम्पल ल्याम्डा फङ्सन छ त्यो ल्याम्डा फङ्सनले दुईवटा आर्गुमेन्ट लिन्छ, एउटा फर्स्ट र सेकेन्ड भन्ने. फर्स्टलाई 10 ले मल्टिप्लाई गरेर 10th डिजिटमा पुऱ्याउँछ र त्यस पछाडि सेकेन्डमा सेकेन्डवालाले सेकेन्ड र त्यसमा सेकेन्ड भ्यालु जोडे पछाडि वी विल गेट हाम्रो सेकेन्डवाला नम्बर. सो त्यसै गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ हामीलाई जस्तो 1 र 2बाट हामीलाई चाहिएको थियो 12 अनि 3 र 8बाट 38 अनि योबाट चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिएको थियो 1 र 5 जुन चाहिँ टोटलमा 15 हुन्छ. सो 7बाट हामीलाई दुईवटा डिजिट चाहिएको थियो. सो यो 7 फेरि 7 हुन्थ्यो. सो त्यसको लागि हामीले के गर्छौँ भन्दाखेरि त्यो डिजिटबाट आएको जुन लिस्ट छ त्यो लिस्टको लागि फर्स्ट डिजिट र यो -1 भने पछाडि इन्डेक्समा लास्ट डिजिट जुन छ त्यसको चाहिँ यसरी हामीले एउटा नम्बर बनाउँछौँ र त्यो नम्बरलाई सम गरेर वी ट्राई टु एड द नम्बर सम अनि त्यसपछि यहाँ आएर हामीले त्यसलाई चाहिँ पेस्ट गऱ्यौँ आन्सर. सो द आन्सर वाज यो मेरो केसमा, तपाईँहरूको केसमा डिफ्रेन्ट हुनसक्छ. सो त्यस पछाडि अब अर्को चाहिँ सेकेन्ड पार्टमा चाहिँ हामीलाई नट ओन्ली द नम्बर्स बट अल्सो लाइक वर्डमै पनि हुनसक्छ भन्ने थियो. त्यो वर्डमा जस्तो यो 2 छ यसमा 9 छ. सो हाम्रो आउटपुट आउनुपर्ने 29, राइट. सो कुनैमा अगाडि 4 हुन पनि सक्यो फेरि लास्टमा 2 पनि हुनसक्यो नम्बर नै, त्यसको लागि 42 भयो. अब कहिलेकाहीँ के हुनसक्छ भन्दाखेरि अगाडि चाहिँ नम्बर हुनसक्छ पछाडि चाहिँ लास्टमा चाहिँ एक्चुअल वर्ड हुनसक्छ. जस्तो यसमा 7 थियो र यसको पछाडि लास्टमा 6 थियो होइन. यो 3 चाहिँ परेन बिकज इट्स ओन्ली बिट्विन 1 to 9. सो 7 र 6 जुन छ त्यसले के दियो हामीलाई 76 दियो र यसको टोटल सम 281 थियो. सिमिलरली हाम्रो यो अघि दिएकै इनपुट वर्डको अनुसार चाहिँ हामीले यसमा चाहिँ सम निकाल्नुपर्ने र त्यसको सोल्युसन चाहिँ यस्तो थियो. सो फर्स्टमा हामीले के गर्यौँ अघिको जस्तै एउटा ल्याम्डा फङ्सन बनायौँ जसले चाहिँ नम्बर बनाउँछ दुईवटा डिजिटलाई लिएर. अनि त्यस पछाडि डिजिट्स भन्ने एउटा हामीले डिक्सनरी क्रिएट गऱ्यौँ. त्यो डिक्सनरी क्रिएट गरे पछाडि हामीले के गर्यौँ एउटा यहाँ रेजेक्स लगाएको छौँ. सो यो रेजेक्स सिम्पल बुझ्ने भने पछाडि हाम्रो यो रेजेक्समा चाहिँ के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि एनी सर्ट अफ प्याटर्न जसमा 1 अथवा 2 अथवा 3 अथवा 4 जुन छ यो 9 सम्म बिकज हाम्रो डिक्सनरीको हामीले डिजिटको किजहरू युज गरिरहेको छौँ. यो किजहरू यहाँ र यो जोइन मेथडले के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यसरी एउटा हाम्रो डिक्सनरी क्रिएट गर्छ, राइट. अनि त्यस पछाडि हाम्रो यदि कुनै पनि नम्बर 0 देखि 9 सम्म छ भने हुन त 1 देखि 9 हो होइन, तर लेट्स ट्राई टु पुट 0 देखि 9 नै. सो दिस विल ट्राई टु फाइन्ड दिस काइन्ड अफ प्याटर्न्स हाम्रो वर्डमा. सो जस्तो यहाँ हेरौँ 1 छ 2 छ 3 छ. सो इफ मेरो उसमा चाहिँ 1 जेपिटी लेखेँ मैले 3 छ भने यसबाट आउने आउटपुट चाहिँ प्याटर्न्सहरू के पत्ता लगायो त हाम्रो प्याटर्नले चाहिँ के पत्ता लगाउन सक्यो त यहाँबाट एउटा 1 भन्ने वर्ड पत्ता लगाउन सक्यो, एउटा 1 भन्ने अर्को 1 चाहिँ नम्बरमा चाहिँ पनि पत्ता लगाउन सक्यो बिकज अफ दिस, राइट. सो नट ओन्ली त्यहाँ अगाडि पनि बट यता जस्तो 2 ऱ्यान्डम के लेखेँ अनि त्यस पछाडि 3 लेखेँ भन्यो भने पनि यसले के दिने भयो मलाई 2 र 3 चाहिँ यसरी दिने भयो, राइट. सो बिचमा पनि हुन सक्यो है, त्यो लास्ट अगाडि पछाडि पनि हुनुपर्छ भन्ने छैन। जस हाम्रो प्याटर्नले चाहिँ हामीले के गरेको भन्दाखेरि एनी सर्ट अफ दिस प्याटर्न्स क्यान अकर होइन, जस्तो यो 1 पनि आउन सक्छ, 2 पनि आउन सक्छ, 3 पनि आउन सक्छ भन्ने एउटा हामीले प्याटर्न बनायौँ है। त्यो बिचको जुन पाइप अपरेटर छ यो चाहिँ हाम्रो अर जस्तो काम गर्छ, यो हुन पनि सक्यो यो पनि हुन सक्यो भन्ने कुरा होइन। सो अर्को पनि यहाँ एउटा देखिन सकिन्छ होइन। सो यहाँ चाहिँ एउटा अर्को यो इक्वल्स टु भनेर अनि यसरी गरेको छ। यो चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि यदि मल्टिपलचोटि पनि जस्तो ओभरल्यापिङ केसेसमा पनि आउन सक्छ क्या। जस्तो अब हिजोको लास्ट केसमा एउटा जुन भइरहेको थिएन त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो के थियो भन्दाखेरि 8 2 3 होइन। सो यहाँ 8 पत्ता लगाए पछाडि इट विल नट ट्राई टु आइडेन्टिफाई यो 2 के, बिकज यतिसम्म त हाम्रो भइसक्यो नि त, यतिसम्म त हाम्रो डिलिट गरिसक्यो यो 8 लेखेकोसम्म। अब त्यस पछाडि WO भन्ने त कुनै नम्बर छैन हाम्रो प्याटर्नमा त कुनै। सो यसले के आइडेन्टिफाई गर्छ भन्दाखेरि 8 मात्र गर्छ, त्यस पछाडि सिधै 3 गर्छ क्या। तर हामीलाई त यो 2 पनि पत्ता लगाउनु पर्ने थियो। सो यो हामीले यसरी गर्दाखेरि रिकर्सिभली के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि हरेकचोटि चेक गर्छ क्या। जस्तो अब यहाँ चाहिँ के भयो भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो अहिलेको जस्तै 1 2 3 यसरी नै भयो होइन। अनि त्यस पछाडि लास्टमा चाहिँ 9 भयो, अनि त्यस्तै गरी फेरि 0 देखि 9 सम्म होइन। सो मल्टिपलचोटि पनि आयो भने दिस रेजेक्स विल ट्राई टु फाइन्ड द प्याटर्न इन हाम्रो गिभन स्ट्रिङ है। सो हिजोको सोल्युसनमा चाहिँ यही थियो। सो यहीँ हामीले प्याटर्न बनाए पछाडि यही वर्ड्सहरू एपेन्ड गऱ्यौँ। सो एपेन्ड गरे पछाडि वी फाउन्ड त्यो वर्ड र वर्ड्समा, त्यस पछाडि म्याचेसहरू छन् जुन त्यो म्याचेसहरू निकालेर म्याच 0 र म्याच -1 गऱ्यौँ। र यसमा पछाडि म्याच 1 इन डिजिट्स र यसरी हामीले फर्स्ट नम्बरको लागि चाहिँ पत्ता लगायौँ। यदि लाइक डिजिट्सभित्र छ भने हाम्रो म्याच चाहिँ है, यदि डिजिट्सभित्र छ भने चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ निक्लिने भयो, त्यो उसबाटै आउने भयो। नभए कि त हाम्रो नम्बर के अरे नट ओन्ली लाइक 1 2 3 1 यो नम्बरमा पनि आउन सक्छ नि त। सो यो नम्बरमा आउँदाखेरि यदि यो 1 भित्र जस्तो हाम्रो त यहाँ त स्पेल्ड आउट लेटर्सहरू मात्र छ, तर हाम्रो 1 2 3 न्युमेरिकमै आयो भने त यसभित्र हुँदैन। सो डाइरेक्ट के गर्ने भयौँ हामीले त्यो 1 2 3 लाई चाहिँ हामीले एज अ डाइरेक्ट नम्बरमा कन्भर्ट गर्ने, एउटा एक्चुअल डिजिटमा कन्भर्ट गर्ने भयो राइट। सिमिलरली दोस्रो नम्बरको लागि पनि हामीले त्यसरी नै गऱ्यौँ होइन। सो यो म्याच 2 भनेको चाहिँ लास्टबाटाको र यो म्याच 1 भनेको फर्स्टबाटाको। सो यहाँबाट हामीले यसरी फेरि लास्टमा त्यो दुईवटा नम्बर निकाले पछाडि त्यसको डिजिट गरायौँ, अनि त्यो डिजिट निकाले पछाडि त्यसको एउटा नम्बर बनायौँ, अनि त्यो नम्बरलाई जोडेर वी प्रिन्टेड द सम एन्ड वी पेस्टेड। सो त्यो चाहिँ काम गऱ्यो लास्टमा, बट टिल देन लाइक स्ट्रिम एन्ड भइसकेको थियो। सो एनिवेज आज चाहिँ हामी सोल्युसन 2 को लागि गरौँ है त। सो अब आजको दिनको दिनकोमा चाहिँ हामी डे 2 सल्भ गर्छौँ। विल ट्राई टु डु दिस लाइक अलि फास्ट भयो बिकज हिजो चाहिँ अलिकति टाइम लाग्यो। सो लेट्स ट्राई टु डु दिस है त। सो द डे 2 इज क्युब कोनन्ड्रम। सो सुरु गरौँ है त ल। लेट्स ट्राई टु फर्स्ट गेट आवर पजल इनपुट पनि सिमिलर वेमा, सिमिलर टाइम। input.txt, let's try to paste this, अनि डे 2 मा जाउँ। Okay, so let's start with reading the story. You are launched high into the atmosphere. The apex of the trajectory just barely reaches the surface of a large island floating in the sky. You gently land in a fluffy pile of leaves. It's quite cold, but you don't see much snow. An elf runs over to greet you. The elf explains that you arrived at the snow island and apologized for the lack of snow. He will be happy to explain the situation, but it's a bit of a walk, so you have some time. They don't get many visitors up here. Would you like to play a game in the meantime? Yep. So as you walk, the elf shows you a small bag and some cubes with which are either red, green, or blue. Each time you play this game, he will hide a secret number of cubes of each color in the bag, and your goal is to figure out information about the number of cubes. To get the information, once a bag has been loaded with cubes, the elf will reach into the bag, grab a handful of random cubes, show them to you, and then put them back in the bag. He will do this a few times per game. You play several games and record the information for each game, your puzzle input. Each game is listed with its ID number, like 1 in game 11, followed by a semicolon separated list of subsets of cubes that were revealed from the bag, like 3 red, 5 green, 4 blue. For example, the record of the few games might look like this. Game 1, 3 blue, 4 red, 1 red, 2 green, 6 blue, 2 green. So the first one might be okay. In the game 1, 3 sets of cubes are revealed from the bag and then put back again. The first set is 3 blue cubes and 4 red cubes. The second set is 1 red cube, 2 green cubes, and 6 blue cubes. The third set is only 2 green cubes. The elf would first like to know which games would have been possible if the bag contained only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 blue cubes. Sorry. The elf would like to know that it's only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 blue cubes. In the example above, the games 1, 2, and 5 would have been possible if the bag has been loaded with that configuration. However, game 3 would have been impossible because at the point the elf showed you 20 red cubes at once. In the example above, game 1 and 2 have been possible if the bag had been loaded with that configuration. So only 12 red cubes, right? Let's see, for the game 1, 4 red, 1 red, 5 red cubes. Nope, it's not working here. Green को लागि पनि भएन. 14 blue cubes भनेछ, 6 र 3, 9. Okay, I might not be getting the question correctly here. However, game 3 would have been impossible because at one point the elf showed you 20 red cubes at once. Similarly, game 4 would have been impossible because the elf showed you 15 blue cubes at once. If you add up the IDs of the games that would have been possible, you get 8. Determine which games would have been possible if the bag had been loaded with only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 green cubes. Determine which games would have been possible if the bag had been loaded with only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 blue cubes. So 1, 2, and 5, right? 1, 2, and 5. It says 4, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 12. Right? So I mean 12 here. 1, 2, and 5. So there is no, wait. It's not like that. You play several games and record the information for each game, your puzzle input. Each game is listed with its ID number. he will hide a secret number of cubes of each color in the bag, and your goal is to figure out information about the number of cubes. Okay, to get the information, once a bag has been loaded with cubes, the elf will reach into the bag and grab a handful of random cubes, show them to you, and then put them back in the bag. You will do this a few times per game. You play and each game is listed with followed by a semicolon of. You play several games and record the information for each game, your puzzle input. Each game is listed with its ID number, like 11 in game 11, followed by a semicolon separated list of subset cubes were revealed from the bag, like 3 red, 5 green, 4 blue. Is it like I want to see if it's like it would be better if I see from here. 1 2 3 4 5. So there will be multiple times, right? There it isn't like there are like only 3 times, because the actual question here has shown me, I mean the test cases shows the games that were played 3 times. No, here's like 2 times only. So let's see what was the. So we need to get the elf would first like to know which games would have been possible if the bag contained only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 blue cubes. So I guess I need to find I just need to find like, okay, so for in first case, like there are 4 red, 1 red, right? So in total it could be 5 reds, or like just be 4 red in max, and then 6 plus 3 blues, right? It could be either 9, it could be either like from 6 to 9, 6 blues to 9 blues, but we should be careful because it should not cross 14 blue cubes, right? So the game 1 is possible because it's within those range, it falls within those range. In game 2, yep, it is also, but in game 3 the 20 red, it crosses the 12 red cubes, right? So we already know that the game 3 has, so there is and, so this means like all should be true. So one if one case fails, then every other case also, other cases doesn't matter. So 12 red, 20 red, 13 green, but there's also like 8 green, so 1 green. In game 4 would have been also impossible because the elf showed you 15 blue cubes at once. If you add up the IDs of the games, that would have been possible. So would like to know which games would have been possible if the bag contained only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and so I think all I need to do is like find find the cubes, find the games in which it does not exceed any of these, right? Okay, let's try to create the solution 1. to import anything, but I need to like find out, get the so okay, I need to first like identify how I can break down these, right? So what I need to achieve here is to first I need to collect the IDs of the possible games, right? So and then I will have three attributes, three balls. Those are like cubes, red cubes, green cubes, and blue cubes. So these will be my other variables I need to keep track of. And then okay, this might be the naive way, because I think there is like some sort of mathematics hiding behind this, because I need to get the bag that only contains 12 red cubes, 13 red cubes, and 14 blue cubes. It's not like it's exceeding or any sort of thing. It's all about like, it's like about the probability of getting if I try to get 20, and right, so 4 divided by 12, and it's like 3, 1 by 3, 4 by 12, 1 by 3, and 1 by 12. It will be lesser than that. 20 by 12, it will be already greater than that, and then 1 by 12, like that. Let's try to apply our naive way, and then we can move with better algorithm if we can find. Okay, so yeah, then it will be red, blue, and red, green, and blue. So red, green, blue, and then the idea of the possible games: red, blue, and green, red, green, and blue. And I need to like separate these out as well. Okay, first of all, let's try to break these, right? So this string for first one, so I need to break these into, I need to find out the do I need to like use, should I use regex, or should I like directly do it? I mean, if I could use regex, then I think I need to use regex for this, because I need to get out like every, but I don't want to use regex, so there must be another way. Okay, what I can do is like split out from here. First split will be from the game, and then okay, if I can like remove this, like if I can do this, 1 2 3 4 5, right? So I can do this and get my first, I can get like this one, right? So and then after that I can split id is equals to gid, game id will be test string dot split colon and 0. And so what should I call these, like subset games, sub games equals to test string dot, okay, if I like skip again 1, I mean I can skip 2 because I don't need this as well, and then split this into every semicolon, right? And then I can get a list of sub games. So let's see if we are in correct way. So yeah, I can get like this. I can like also do something else. Should I like strip out? No, I don't think I will strip out because no, I won't strip out here. And then I can like also split this into cubes. So your first game was 3 blues, 1 red, 2 green. And after that I can know if I have like red equals to 0, no, if this is, wait, I need to find RGB, they are like different, right? I can like split out. No, I don't need to split out. All I need to, yeah, I can split out using if red in cube, we can split the cube into red and 0 and red, sorry, this is like red plus equals to, if blue in cube, do I need to elif because it's like it doesn't matter. Blue plus equals to cube, that is blue dot blue 0, and if green in cube, we can just zero, and at the end we can like just print So for the first game, the red one was 5, so 4 plus 1, 5, right? But the green is showing like green. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Okay, so there are 4 greens. Yep, it's working. 6 plus 3, 9 blue. Yep, it's working. So this will if I do this, and then the red, blue and green will be initialized 0 for each time, and we can like check for each. I don't know if we are meant to check like for each random throw or like summing up whole. It's like confusing here. Okay, let's try what we were trying to achieve first, and then we will see if so. Was the game ID 3? No, it was 1. It was 1, right? So why is it showing me it's not working? Wait. CID is 1. Oh wait. I don't need to check this here, I need to check after this one. Okay, so do I need to check it for each time, or like, let's not try to do it this. So I'm not using strip here because there will be, let's try to strip here. I mean, I want to remove only the new line, so I just used -1 to not include the new line here. So let's try to do it in a better way. So if I okay, this will iterate through so if I iterate through this for each time, I can like go through I can find it through each I mean, if I do for this comma are for the this one, right? So if I find, so it's trying to get, so after each, if we find the, if it's lesser than this, then it's okay, right? We don't need to. So what I did earlier was, right, because and if it's like greater than this, if it's like greater than this, we can just continue because the game is not valid, right? The game is not valid. So we can just continue, else we wait until submit. Getting same. So for game 1, there were like this, right? Why isn't like, if it should continue, it should like, but it's already continuing, right? I think I should check it. I think I should keep it inside. Hello. question remains like when should I continue or like when should I skip the loop. I'm printing the first GID, right? And after going for cubes in subgames, that was like semicolons haruko लागि गर्यो, and for cubing cubes like then I found red cube हो कि blue cube हो कि green cube हो भनेर, and then sum गरे मैले भ्यालुज हरु तिनीहरुको, त्यसपछि त्यो पनि सम गरे, त्यो पनि सम गरे। यदि यसपछि रेड चाहिँ 12 भन्दा धेरै थियो रे, ब्लू चाहिँ 14 भन्दा धेरै थियो रे, ग्रीन चाहिँ 13 भन्दा धेरै थियो भने I will continue or like totally I will not continue. I will totally break the loop ne, because I just okay, I will not break here, I guess. I should do here ne. Twelve, right? So 1, 2, 5, 4 and 5. I thought it was like 4 पनि हुँदैन because 21 मा छ, right? If it like breaks, then it should totally break out नै के त्यो whole हुने loop नै break गर्दिने, because I don't want to add that. So त्यसको लागि I will just create a valid भन्ने boolean value which will be initially true, right? अनि so initially value चाहिँ true हुन्छ, यदि छ भने validity will be false and it will break as well if valid मात्र। So yep, 8 आयो हाम्रो उसको वालामा। So एकचोटी let's try हाम्रो input वालामा, and then फोर्टीन वालामा इट्स सोइङ त्यो हैन 14 वालामा 16 लेखेर आएको छ No, I mean स्प्लिट गर्ने बेला हुनुपर्ने हैन आफै रेड यता स्प्लिट भयो यस्तो गरौँ है त पहिला अहिलेको टेस्ट गरौँ ट्राई 8 आयो भने आयो अनि 145 आएको थियो हैन सो लेट्स फिल द भ्यालु 145 हियर the number is too low how many values are there 100 वटा गेम्स छ राइट green should not exceed 13 cubes Okay, so the knife algorithm does not work, does not work, does not work, does not work. Or is it like equals to does not work? No, it's not that. Or is it like 146? Okay. So 200. What could be the solution? I know this is the solution, but okay, maybe this was the solution, I guess. 3368. For let's name like this so that it will be easier for me. If rate is less than is less than 12 and green is less than 13 and blue is less than or equals to 14. Then we will sum, right? It works for 8 now, also for input. we are again getting the same value for that 145. It's not 145, it's not 368 either. So for games in games, so and for cubes in sub games, so sub games will be here, right? So games, sub games and the cubes. So if I sum up the cube for each game, for every game, because हरेक गेम को चाहिरहेको छ नि हैन हामीलाई त. सो टोटल नै हाम्रो टोटल नगरौँ न त, टोटल नगरौँ. लेट्स ओन्ली चेक म्याक्स मात्र चेक गरौँ न त हैन. सो हरेकमा सो के गरौँ भन्दा इफ रेड चाहिँ हैन. सो के गरौँ भन्दाखेरि यसलाई काट्दिउँ, यसलाई काट्दिउँ, यसलाई काट्दिउँ. इफ रेड इज this will be current red if current red is greater than red, else red. Similarly current blue, right? So similarly or just like blue equals to current blue if current blue is greater than blue, else blue. Current green is equals to current I have max also here. Max when use गरे हुन्छ त मैले किन यो युज गरे ब्रा. ठिक छ, यति लेखिसक्यो. ब्लू greater than green, else green. पहिला उसको लागि टेस्टको लागि टेस्ट हानौँ. इट्स वर्किङ. अहिले के भ्यालु के थियो 2207. यस. So it was checking max चाहिँ चेक गर्नुपर्ने थियो हैन, rather than checking त्यो के सम गरेर गर्नु भन्दा. Yep. Now let's do the part 2. Hi. Okay. I'm taking too long I guess आज पनि. Anyways, solution 2. Okay, so the elf says that they have stopped producing snow because they aren't getting any water. He isn't sure why the water stopped. However, he can show you how to get water to source to check it out for yourself. It's just up ahead. As you continue your walk, the elf poses a second question. In each game you played, what is the fewest number of cubes of each color that could have been in the bag to make the game possible? Again, consider the games from earlier. As you continue, also second question, in each game you played, what is the fewest number of cubes of each color that could have been in the back to make the game possible? In game 1, the game could have been played with as few 4 red, 2 green and 6 blue cubes. If any color had been even one fewer cube, the game would have been impossible. Minimum of 1 red. The power of a set of cubes is equal to the number of red, green and cubes multiplied by together. The power of the minimum sets of the cube in game 1 is 48. 4, 2, 6, right? So yeah, 6 2s are 12 and 12 4s are 48. Okay. It's like not making sense, like why it was 4 red and not 1 red, because because okay, so all I need to find is the minimum for this game that could be played with this also, because if I have 4 red, I can play this game all as well, like with 1 red, because it will be taken out of the 4 red, right? So but if I had like 1 red only, then it would be difficult to get like 4 reds in the first draw. So I guess that is what it is implying. 3 green, yep. 4. So basically all I need to do is like find the maximum again, right? But this time I need to multiply those. I mean, that's what it's trying to do. I need to multiply those values. Okay, so if I copy this, do I need to check anything? No, all I need to do is just multiply those values. Let's try to get for the input text 62241. Submit. Boom. Dab. So day 2 finished. आजलाई यति नै हो. We will do day 3 भोलि, अनि we'll try to reach our goal. We will try to catch up the day. कुन डे पुग्यो? So day 10 पुग्न आँटिसकेछ. We just completed 2टा हाम्रो अहिलेसम्म. So we will try to catch up भोलि पर्सिमा. So that's it for today guys. Your live session चाहिँ अब यही बन्द हुन्छ. It was only for the this one. अब म चाहिँ मेरो computer vision को लागि पढ्न जान्छु. So I don't think I will be live streaming that today. So yep, I will live stream computer vision if I get any exciting content, right? Then we'll do that. अहिलेलाई चाहिँ आजको लागि चाहिँ यति नै भयो. So thank you for staying guys. Woo. Thank you guys. Thank you Isa. La. Gotta go. Good night. I will push this solution usma GitHub ma. You can check GitHub ma mero repo ma, and then you can see, or you can like even contribute if you have better solutions. Yep. Thank you guys. See ya. Bye bye.